Good morning, everybody. My name is Roché Rossouw, and again, I'm a fitness instructor at the Recreation Complex of Pell River, and we are here to support you while you are not visiting us, while we are closed. And today I am back with two more ideas that you can think about. The first one is a mindset tip, and it is called a mind-body scan. Often when we wake up, the first thing we do is try to check our social media or the numbers that is provoking anxiety. If you take a few minutes in the morning just to check in with yourself, you will learn to recognize the cues that you have in your body when you get anxious. A mind-body scan is just simply closing your eyes, taking a few deep breaths, and just scanning your body, your physical body, of how you're feeling from head to toe. Notice the places that are tense. Notice if you have a feeling of tightness in your neck or a higher heartbeat in your chest. Notice if you have butterflies in your stomach. Notice what goes on in your mind. When you do this often enough, you can start to recognize these physical symptoms and breathe when you feel them. It's an idea of just giving you the heads up that, oh my goodness, I'm feeling something in my body. Maybe I should just take a moment out for myself and do some nice deep belly breaths. We know that the breathing is one of the most important things that can calm down the nervous system and just tap into the autonomic nervous system to just give us that parasympathetic feedback to slow down a little bit. The awareness of recognizing your symptoms in the body, just these cues that you have, is an awareness. And awareness always is the first thing that we need to do before we can start to change anything. So a mind-body scan, closing your eyes, scanning yourself, calming down by breathing, and then just waking up and do something nice for yourself. The second tip I have today has to do with home workouts, and I'm giving you just a few options because I see a lot of squats and burpees being programmed into these home workouts that I find online. The first thing I want to tell you is always be safe. Make sure that any kind of equipment that you use at home workout is safe enough. It is stable. It's not going to go anywhere, that you don't jump up on flimsy boxes such as simple step stools or things like that. The equipment that I have here today is not fitness. It's not fitness equipment, so you should be very careful and you should know what you are doing before you try them out. Squats are really hard to do for some people, and sit to stand on a simple chair is something that works really nice if you just cannot do squats with weights or things like that. So you can either use a lower box or you can use a chair. It all depends on where your level of mobility lies. To do it on a chair is just to make sure that you have a corner to make you feel safe, sitting down and standing up, using your knees to go a little bit out over your middle toe or even the pinky toe, and then sitting down and standing up. To make this a little bit harder, you can do a few taps at the bottom of the squat before you stand up. To make it a little bit more difficult, you can try something that's a little bit lower, or a step stool. Just make sure that it's safe and it will support your weight. When you sit down, try not to rock back and then use momentum when you stand up. A little sit to stand, keeping the knees out, making sure that you breathe and exhale when you get up is a good way to make sure that the form stays very nice. The other tip that I have is about burpees. And using a step stool or a chair, you can make it a little bit easier for yourself. Hands on the chair, stepping out into a plank position, stepping in and standing up. Making that a little bit harder. Hands on the chair, stepping out, jumping in and then standing up. Making that a little bit harder. Hands on, step out, add a little push up, jump and stand up. That is all that I have for you today. I hope you are staying safe, and we really miss you at the complex. Goodbye.